New Orleans Saints, Pelicans, the Sports Den show on once again. The Sports Den show on once again. Saturday night with LSU, we got a great show just for you. We got a great show just for you. 678 559 9510 is the call text line with your host, David King. The Sports Den show got everything. The Sports Den show got everything. The Sports Den show got everything.
To the 2009 Super Bowl champions, the New Orleans Saints. That is made of prayer. Well, always been prayer, that is the pride, the winning attitude, the prayer forever. It's made up for the nations to know who we were and where we were. And this is what you got. Saying I'm still in the hell to stand here to ask you to do it. I don't know, Lord. Winning is the name of the game. They're going to see that right together, and you got to get this. All right, let's have the prayer. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, everybody.
And welcome to the Sports Den Show, everybody. I am your host, David King, and you are in my den. You know what we do up in this place. We talk about New Orleans Saints. We talk about the Pelicans. We can always talk about LSU. And we can talk about any of the teams that we love to cheer for because we represent that great state, Louisiana. And even if you're not from Louisiana, as long as you cheer for the teams that we love to cheer for too, you know, a lot of y'all going to say, go Tigers. A lot of y'all going to say, go Saints, go Pelicans. Hey, welcome to the brotherhood. Oh, man, it's almost game time. About 25 minutes till game time. So I'm going to take you up all the way up to the game. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Dylan Turner. What's going on, Mr. Dylan Turner? He's in the Sports Den. And tonight, our LSU Tigers take on the number one team in the country, Oregon State Beavers. Yep, they taking on them Beavers. So who's going to win between a rally possum and a beaver? I guess we'll find out tonight. But first of all, what a game that happened Friday evening. Man, I tell you what, our LSU Tigers, man, they play with heart and they play with fight, man. You got to play these LSU Tigers all 9 innings. It ain't no taking a break from them. You got to play these LSU Tigers all 9 innings. So the show is going to be brief, only about 30 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and take a look and take a recap on what happened this past Friday when the LSU Fighting Tigers played the Florida State Seminoles in Game 1 of their College World Series.
LSU Tigers come into the College World Series cruising on a 16-game winning streak, taking on the Florida State Seminoles, the highest scoring team in the Final Eight. We're in the top of the first after Taylor Walls draws his 64th walk of the season. Dylan Busby is not interested in a walk. He put the muscle into this one, and goodbye. It's a home run to center field. Yeah, you want to touch all the bases, Dylan Busby. Going back just to make sure that's smart baseball right there. His 15th home run of the season. FSU up 2-0. Now, bottom of the first, LSU able to respond on a drop third strike situation. Greg Dykman thought he checked up on the swing. Meanwhile, Antoine Duplantis able to scurry all the way around from first to score. You see it gets away from the catcher initially, then a little bit of a problem with the throw, and that allows LSU to get a run in. That cuts the lead in half. 2-1 FSU in front. Now, the bottom of the eighth, and LSU trying to come back. They're down 4-3. Cole Freeman is on first base. Duplantis singles to the right side. The ball slides under the outfielder's glove. Then the throw into second base gets away, and so runner's still on the move. The hustle to the plate. The throw in time, but it gets away from the catcher, and LSU able to even the score, and the fans are going absolutely wild. It would have been a close play at the plate, but LSU takes advantage and still foot on the gas situation. Next batter, Dykman, and that's a base knock to bring in the go-ahead run. It's 5-4. LSU has come all the way back. They've taken the lead now, and we go to the top of the ninth. The Seminoles get two base runners on. Busby's already hit a home run. He's back up again, but Zach Hess has got filthy stuff. Throwing the curve there, and good night. LSU gets the W. 5-4 over FSU. The Tigers bring home another come from behind win. They'll face Oregon State on Monday.
Woo! Man, I tell you what, son. I'm going to tell y'all something. LSU, man, they know how to keep you watching the game. I mean, they was down 2-0. I mean, when Busby from Florida State hit that 2-run homer, I'm saying, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. It ain't it's gonna come down to another barner, and that's basically what it came down to. Now, you know, we didn't have a rally possum at the game. No, I take that back. The camera crew did show a guy that was wearing the LSU hat, and he did have a possum on the top of it. But what about the rally beach ball? Dylan Turner just brought that out. He said the rally beach ball too. Can the Oregon Beavers beat the rally beach ball? Well, will the rally beach ball even go back on the field? I don't know, but we'll see. But here it is. We had one of our aces on the field, Lane. And Lane, you know, hey, he started off a little rough, but then he started kind of settling down. And he didn't get too rattled. It was just a matter of him just being able to find his location because they was all on top of his fastball. So he needed to be able to find his curveball, and he also needed to be able to find his breaking ball as well, which he kind of did, you know, later on in the innings and stuff like that. But you know what? He didn't let the game get out of hand. He was able to kind of keep the game really close so that when it was time for LSU to make that rally, they was able to do it. And what a good call by Mainieri to bring in Poche. You know, he's looking at the big picture right here. He's looking at the fact that, okay, we got to get game 1-1. We get game 1-1. We don't play till Monday. We win Monday. We don't play till Friday. So Mainieri, I think, is playing the odds right here. And he's going to say, okay, we beat Oregon State Monday. Then we're going to have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And you're going to have 3 days off. And then you'll be able to start either Poche or Lang again. Dylan Turner, he says, I think Eric Walker will start tonight. Yeah, I think so too. Eric Walker. Yeah, I think he's going to start too. I know that there was some reports about him having some soreness or some kind of injury. But I think he's going to be starting tonight. Hopefully he'll be able to have command of his pitches and have command of his curveball, his whatever pitch that's his specialty. And then he would be able to pitch some good innings. LSU bats come alive and just put away Oregon State. But before we get into the Oregon State preview, I've always said in the past, I'm not really a baseball guru, and there's some things about baseball that I still don't understand. So there's a couple instances where when a batter swings and misses at a ball, but I think he makes contact and it goes into foul territory, he's still allowed to run to the base and be safe. There's little things like that. I guess I gotta Google stuff like that just to see exactly what rule that is that allows the runner to advance if he swings and hits or swings and misses and catcher doesn't catch the ball or something like that. So, and here's another thing. When you learn the playbook in football, that's pretty tough. Learning the playbook in football is pretty tough. But how about some of those signs that you see in baseball? This sign like this. And that sign. How can you memorize all that? And if I'm not mistaken, that's a sign for a particular play for the infield or maybe for the pitch. To call a pitcher, I don't know. But man, that's a whole lot of stuff going on. That's a whole lot of stuff going on to have to remember all this stuff. I mean, my goodness. Imagine if you're in football and you trying to call a play action pass, and here's the signal for a play action pass. Could you imagine trying to learn all of that just for one play? And then you have a variation of other, like a toss dive. Oh man, it'd be all kinds of confusion. So, those are just little things like that just makes me wonder, like, okay, yeah, I gotta learn all this stuff like this, and then you got spit the chewing tobacco out. That might be part of the signal too. I don't know, but it is. Man, I tell you, I got a lot to learn, especially if I'm going to be in the business of doing a sports talk show. So I got a lot to learn. I got a lot to learn about baseball and stuff like that. But let's get on to tonight's game: LSU versus Oregon State. Now, I know Oregon State is the number one team in the country. Okay, I already know that. Their record is 54-4, which is pretty awesomely remarkable. I watched the game between Oregon State and Cal State Fullerton. And one of the things I have to say, well, number one, Oregon State is not going to have their ace pitcher tonight due to some legal issues or something he got in trouble with. So they're not going to have him tonight. So I'm not really sure about the rest of the pitching staff. But one thing I did notice, Oregon State, they do look like LSU. When they were playing against Cal Fullerton State jumped on them early. They jumped on an early home run, a couple of clutch hits to bring in some runs. But then Oregon State bats came alive and they was able to come back and win the game. Now here's one thing about Oregon State. Great record. Plays in a major top Power 5 conference, which is great. Ranked number 1, 54-4. Can't take that away from them. But here's my thing. The strength of schedule. The strength of schedule for Oregon State is 60. Now, early in the year, I was looking at their strength of schedule. They was all the way down to 84. Now, I think the thing that, and this is on what website is this? BoysWorld.com. And it's saying that it was last updated Saturday, June 17th. So this is pretty recent. Now, I think what helped bring their strength of schedule up was a game against Cal Fullerton. Because Cal State Fullerton's strength of schedule is number 9. Even though their record is 39-22, they still have a strength of schedule of number 9. But LSU's strength of schedule is 27, which I think is good. And here's my theory. Here's my theory. My theory is this. There are a lot of things that determine how good your team is. Hold on. Okay, so Dylan Turner says only if the catcher drops the ball, the runner may try for first, but usually he'll get thrown out. And yes, the signs are crazy. I'm still learning what marinara signs mean. Yeah, I mean, what's all this, man? You know, I mean, hey, shoot. If I have me a baseball team, they're going to have to learn how to pop and lock like this. That's my sign right there. Leave it something simple. But going back to Oregon State, and here's my theory. There are a couple of determining factors to know how good your team is. Number one, how hard do they play? Number two, how talented are they? And number three, how good is the competition you playing against? Now, number three is kind of a little bit more of the, I guess you could say the determining factor, a little higher determining factor. Because I don't care how good your team is. I don't care how hard you play. If you don't play against competitive competition, you don't know how good you are. And I think tonight's game is going to be the eye-opener for Oregon State to see exactly how good they're. Now, they was able to overcome Cal State Fullerton, but Cal State Fullerton is not as highly ranked as LSU. Not really sure if they was ever as high as ranked as LSU, but I'm talking presently tonight, they're not as high as LSU. So, we'll see. But your strength of schedule is 60. You know, you can't really help but to you have the record that they have. I think it's 54-4. Hold on, let me look just to make sure. Yes, they were 54-4 with a strength of schedule of 60. And it's hard for now. I watched the tape. I watched the Oregon State Cal State Fullerton game, and to be honest with you, they remind me a lot of LSU as far as the bat's concerned. They came with the clutch batting, clutch hitting later on, late innings to be able to come back and win the game. Only difference between Oregon State and LSU has better team speed. LSU's team speed is remarkable, especially our first three. Our first three are just, man, lights out. Man, I don't think Oregon State has the team speed that LSU has. And that's one thing that works in LSU's favor. When LSU get those first three runners on base, they're able to be aggressive with their base runner. Because when you have the speed that they have, it don't take much. It don't take much at all for LSU to run and be aggressive on base. And that's what LSU has been doing. You know, they've been getting some good, singles up the middle or through the infield, stuff like that. But with the speed that they have on the bases, they're able to get that extra base. They're able to turn that corner and come to home. Just like in Florida State. And that in the bottom of that eighth inning, if it was team speed that allowed them to get those runs. So we'll see. I think this game is going to be a high-scoring game, to be honest with you, for the simple fact that, you don't win 50. I mean, yes, you got a strength of schedule of 60, but you still win 54-4. So it lets me know that, okay, they do handle their business against the weak competition. And I'm pretty sure Oregon State is not overlooking LSU at all. They are not overlooking LSU. You best believe they're not overlooking LSU. And I think this is going to be a game where LSU is going to come out with something to prove, and Oregon State feels like they're going to have something to prove as well. Now, I don't watch ESPN, aka the Extra Stupid People Network. And there's no telling exactly what they're saying about Oregon State. They're probably sitting here trying to say Oregon State is the best thing since butter on sliced bread. That's typically what they do. They like to overhype a team. They like to make a team look so good. They really do. And I'm not surprised if they do this with Oregon State. So Oregon State is probably hearing all that, they're so great. They got 54-4 record. They're getting the pats on the back and stuff like that. But tonight, it's going down. It's going to go down tonight. They're going to find out how good of a team they really are. Because LSU is not the team to be playing around with. And I want to put extra emphasis on that because this LSU team is, I'm not going to sit and say they're a complete team. I think the pitcher needs to just start shutting batters down in the beginning of the game so LSU can get hits and runs on the board so that they will be able to put teams away early. But they are a great team. And like I said, I told y'all this way back in the SEC tournament. I'm picking LSU to win the national championship. And right now, I'm looking really good with my pick. I mean, I'm looking really good with my pick. So, tonight is the night that's going to determine whether LSU is going to struggle the rest of the World Series or they're going to cruise the rest of the World Series. They win tonight, they don't have to worry about baseball no more until Friday. That's going to allow Poche and Lane to get themselves ready for the best of 3 series for this weekend. And we'll just have to see who they have to play. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know who's going to be coming out the other side of the bracket. But I'm picking LSU to win this thing. They're going to take care of their business tonight against Oregon State. And they're going to move on. And, we'll see who they have to play Friday, in the 3-game championship. So that's a preview of Oregon State. Solid team, can't take away the record. You have to be good in order to go 54-4. But I'm just saying that strength of schedule doesn't let me be as impressed with that 54-4 as other people. And like I say, your competition determines a lot on how good you are. If you beat up on a whole bunch of cupcakes, wow, great. But when you face a heavyweight, then you're gonna see if you're gonna get TKO'd or a KO. It don't matter. That's what's going to determine. Now, am I going to give a prediction? Yes, I will. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I know LSU is going to win. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the prediction right now. LSU 12, Oregon State 8. I think this is the game where LSU just comes out the gate and try to put the foot down from the start of the game. And I think it's about time for Mr. Dietzman to hit us a good home run. I think tonight's the night that Dietzman's going to hit a home run. Let's hope so. But, yeah, that's my prediction. LSU 12, Oregon State 8. LSU will win tonight. And they will remain in the winner's bracket. And they will also be in a great position to make a run to bring home that hardware for the College World Series. So, before I go, I just want to say I apologize about I think it was last Thursday. Last Thursday's show, I know I put up a whole bunch of posters on Facebook about the great debate. Who is the better coach at LSU, Les Miles and Nick Saban? I had some computer issues. There's been some issues before with my sound. And come to find out I had a virus on my computer. So I had to go ahead and let my boy take the virus off my computer. And the sound is working just great. So we're going to still have that show. We're still going to have that show on the debate on who was the better coach at LSU. Nick Saban or Les Miles. I'm going to tell you something, folks. I've been reading the comments that you all have been putting on Facebook. I've been reading all the comments. There are a lot of great arguments for both sides. But I'm going to have my panel of who I call experts. And we're going to debate it right here live on this show. So look out for that show. We still going to have that debate. It's probably going to have to wait until after the College World Series is over. But we're going to have that debate, folks. And I'm going to have a panel of about 4 or 5 guys, and we all going to debate it ourselves. Watch the show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Somebody's going to probably get mad, want to start yelling and screaming. Probably going to be wanting to cuss too, so it's going to be entertaining. It's definitely going to be an entertaining show. So I just want to apologize about that. I want to let y'all know thank you for your comments, and thank you for putting the results on the polls. for that topic, and thank you for your patience because I just, hey, computer virus is something that I guess it just comes and happens. And it was interfering with my sound, but we still gonna have that show. We still gonna have that great debate because that's too good of a topic not to have. And it's plus, you know what, it's gonna give us something to talk about until football season starts. We got about 76, 77 more days left until LSU football starts. So, hey, argue until the season starts. It's a great argument. I mean, to be honest with you, I really don't know myself. I know who I'm leaning towards because, well, I put it to you like this. I know who I think was better for LSU. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on record right now. One of the coaches, and this is my teaser, one of the coaches is one of the most overrated coaches in college football. That's what I say. And I'm going to tell you why when we have this debate. But until then, let's enjoy LSU baseball. Let's cheer our boys as we get ready. They're going to be starting in roughly about 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm about to get ready to go watch this game. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Dylan Turner for tuning in to the show. And thank you to everybody else that's going to be watching the replay of this show. Hey, don't forget, everybody, please subscribe to the Sports Den subscribe to the Sports Den Show Facebook page. Like it, share it with your friends, invite your family and friends to like the web page, the Facebook page. And also, don't forget the Sports Den Show YouTube channel on YouTube. You're probably watching the replay of this show on the YouTube channel. Please go ahead and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family to subscribe because the best way to support somebody is, well, yeah, of course, give them money, but I'm not going to be asking for money. I just want to ask for your support to help spread the word. Spread the word. Share this show on your Facebook page. Invite all of your friends and family to like the Sports Den Show Facebook page. All you got to do is search Sports Den Live. And boom, there it is. It's official Facebook page of the Sports Den Show. Like it. Invite all your friends to like it. Also go to the Sports Den Show YouTube channel and subscribe to that. Because I'm going to have some stuff on the YouTube channel that I'm not even going to put on Facebook. Only way you're going to be able to see it is if you subscribe to the Sports Den Show YouTube channel. So LSU is about to start. It's 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock here in Atlanta, 6 o'clock probably in the Central Time. And one thing before I go. Please, everybody in the Gulf region area, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, please keep an eye on what's going on with the weather. If you have to evacuate, please evacuate. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Be safe. All of y'all are going to be included in my prayers. I hope that no major damage happens to any of y'all. But number one, please take shelter. If you have to evacuate, please don't wait until the storm gets there to do it. Go ahead and do it soon. Better to evacuate early than evacuate too late. So please, everybody, be very, very safe out there with this storm. Oh yeah, our boys about to get it on, folks. It's about to get it on. First pitch is on its way. Guess what, Oregon State? This song right here put some chills in some people. You better be glad they ain't playing in Omaha. But guess what? Oregon State, you about to get some trouble right now because LSU is finna line up and they finna turn their mother out over there in Omaha. You asked for it? You about to get it. We don't care if you number one, whatever, you are supposed to be ranked. Your strength of schedule is 60. Our boys about to handle business. They about to handle business, baby. Hey, everybody enjoy the game. Get loud. Cheer on the Tigers as they get ready to destroy Oregon State. I am your host, David King. same place today as we're here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Everybody enjoy your evening. Please keep aware of the storms. Be safe. And I'm out.
We ready, boy, we gotta shine. For 60 minutes in overtime. We ready, boy, we gotta shine.
I'm like, how look, what it do? That dude in the band in the bottom of the U. I hit the field before attitude. I'm at Fall Fest and Pep Rallies too. Nah, they don't want it with LSU, man. Don't even try to bring it to the LSU band. 325 deep, she correct your brain. Ask any type of fan, ain't a better pregame. LSU, the best in the SEC West. Plus Cali, call Reggie Bush, cause I know that dude don't wanna see us in the valley. Nah.